very good morning, friends. Now we are going to revise those problems which we covered very early. So we'll start with first day provisions of profit reconciliation. See, profit reconciliation, value analysis, value addition, ratio analysis. Out of these three, always one comes. Some exam, two also comes. There is a ratio question also will come, profit reconciliation or value addition also. Are you clear? That means these three are very important. So that is why we are just revising the concept very well and doing a standard one question. That is how the point. Are you ready, friends? So profit reconciliation. What is profit reconciliation, my dear friends? It is as per para 2 part D we have to make it. We have told you that there is a proper format. We have to start with profit as per cost accounts and you have to reach profit as per financial accounts. But practically exam perspective it is not coming. Exam perspective, they may give cost profit and they will ask you financial profit. They will give you financial profit. They will ask you cost profit. Sometimes intermediate model question will come. What is intermediate model question? We want to prepare trading P&L. We want to prepare cost sheet, and we have to reconcile this. This is the two ways it will come. I think you know very well. You have learned in your intermediate. You have learned in your regular class. So I think I can able to make it very well. There are two approaches we can do it. First thing, understand the format very well. Just learn the format and approach. Point number two, understand the concept, get the format, complete it. Both the way you can able to do. As you know very well, you can start with any of the profit. Let us assume we are start with profit as per financial accounts. See, in financial accounts, if you are starting, some of the item you have to less, some of the item you have to less, some of the item you have to add, some of the item you have to less. Then we will get finally what is the profit as per cost accounts. I have told in our regular class one shortcut. Your target is what? Cost accounts. So cost profit, which are all increase, that all will add. See, there are some expenses. First, you for understanding this, first you should understand reasons for difference in profit. Reasons for difference in profit. What is the reason for difference in profit? Why is cost profit and financial profit differ? That if you understand the reason, you can be able to get the format very well. The reason, the first and most the reason is what? See, there are some expenses only in financial only. Because in costing only related to cost only will consider. Example, CSR expense, loss on trading activity, loss on sale of machinery, return of goodwill, return of preliminary expense, debenture redemption adjustment, interest. All this will come only in what? Financial. Because in financial will consider all the monetary transactions, but in cost not. Similarly, there is another one. So the point is expenses or loss only in financial. Another one point is what? Income or profit only in financial. This is another point. What is the income or profit only in financial? Income from sale of machinery, income from trading activities, interest income, dividend income, this sort. Profit on sale of machinery. These are all income only in what? Financial. So this is another. Next, so this exam income. Apart from that, next will come, as you all know very well, in financial will take actual amount, whereas in costing will take absorption method. So there will be what? Under or over absorption. Under or over absorption. Under. What is under absorption? You charge lesser amount in costing. What is under absorption? You charge lesser amount. Over means you charge a higher amount than actually in your cost records. Next point, this is very interesting point. Depreciation. So depreciation will be in costing and will also in accounts. But in accounts, you may follow WDV method. In costing, you follow what? SLM method. So will the depreciation will be same or different? Depreciation amount will be what? Different. Depreciation amount will be what? Different. That is the reason. So what will happen now? Here both amount will come. So that is what is called difference in depreciation. Apart from that, a regularly coming item, that is what is called as this repair expense. In accounts, you will consider full amount, but whereas the repair expense in costing, you will amortize over the useful period. So in costing, if the 5-year useful period is there, 1/5 only you will charge in your costing, but full amount you will charge in your cost. So this is what I like to write just a line called difference in depreciation or repairs. So this is also how the treatment, this is also just like under or over absorption treatment only. Actually, we won't call this the under absorption or over absorption because the technical word we'll use only for what? Overhead. The technical term we'll use only for what? Overhead. But actually, this is also what? Under or over absorption, same treatment only. What you treat, the same treatment only. Finally, there is a one Superman, that is one thing, but difference in valuation of stock. Difference in valuation of stock. That is why in our format we taken the last point. That is what difference in stock valuation. Stock can be raw material, work in progress, or finished goods. One simple mantra you have to recall: overvalue in closing stock. It can be any account. Overvalue in closing stock will increase the profit, whereas overvalue in opening stock will decrease the profit. That only you have to understand. If you understand this, you will be able to tell a lot of things. Overvalue of closing stock increase the profit, now undervalue of closing stock will decrease the profit. So one point if you get, everything you will get it. So overvalue in which books? Cost accounts, then cost profit will be more. Overvalue in financial, then financial will be more. So where the more overvalue, there the profit will be more. If it's closing stock. Are you clear? That only you have to make it, no format is required. That is why I put difference in stock separately in the format. So this answer of what they will consider it here analysis only. But this is the proper format which is given the cost audit format. But cost audit format start with cost accounts and end with financial. I will start friends. Now we will take. See here, expense only in financial. More expense in financial. Financial profit will be less. More expense in financial. Financial profit will be less. So cost will be what? More. So which role increase the cost? Target is what? Cost profit. You have to add. So what you have to do now? Here only you have to do expense or loss only in financial accounts. And here you have to make just ulta. If the expense income only in financial, it is not in costing. So costing profit will be less. Only financial will be more. You are going to find out what costing. So what is the point? Income or profit only in income or profit only in what? Financial. Are you clear, my dear friends? So this format, I said you can go with conceptual ways or you can go with what? Format ways. Next, so these two are over. Next is under or over. I told under means lesser in costing. So if costing you charge less, let me tell you one example. See, thousand both profit. This is financial, this is costing. Both are 1,000. See, overhead in financial we charge it 600 rupees. In costing we charge only what? 400. So you charge a lesser amount. You charge a lesser amount. This is what is called under absorption. This is what is called what? I am showing you what is the effect. What is the effect? I am just showing you. See, where the profit is more, 600 is coming in cost. That is cost profit is more. If cost, because of the under absorption, cost profit is more. If because of the under absorption, cost profit is more, we have to add. Because if your target here it is what? Cost is. So anything cost you have to add. That means under absorption you have to add. Or under absorption is also called what? Under recovery. Here we have what? Over recovery. Clear? So next is what? Difference in depreciation. I told if more charge of depreciation, same concept of what? Under recovery, over recovery, no separate formula. Difference in stock also we get. Format is what? Over. Our format is what? Over. So this is how you have to make it. Apart from this, if you recall our examples we did in the class, we did problem on revenue. That is some value, if you get value of cement taken for own consumption, value and all just ulta of under absorption, because benefit if you are getting more, it's good. Expense is more, that is bad. The benefit you are getting is what? Good. So that will have a ulta treatment. Under will come upper, over will come accordingly. That will have. Clear or not? So this is how the format for what? Profit reconciliation you can be able to solve any question. So what is our approach is what? We will directly do a standard question. Shall I start? We have two options. See, our class workbook question only came in our MTP, but that is not very lesser standard question. So we'll do in class standard a consolidated question. We'll do it. Which question? Let me tell you. On previous year consolidated question in MTP, this question only came. This first question, this is only came in MTP, but we will do one consolidated question. Yes, this is a standard one question, question number 3, which came as a previous year question. Shall we go for, as I told, we'll do one comprehensive illustration so that it will be able to recall. The cost account of a company has arrived a profit of what? 7324. So this is from cost audit. They are asking in the, they are asking a lot of details. They are asking you have to prepare profit as per financial. See, in this format, I have given you which format? Financial. What is this? Costing. Now, in this example, we want to do what? Costing. You have to start. You have to get what? Financial. So, what will happen? What role? Adding will come less. What role? Less will come what? Are you clear? Yes. So, how we will start, friends? It's very easy. I will just discuss, or we will do it, solve itself directly. What strategy will do? Shall I solve or we will discuss? Discuss? Okay, so we'll discuss, my dear friends. See the format, you know very well. You have to start profit with what? You have to start with profit as per cost accounts. So we'll discussing only. For me, Excel discussion only. So profit as per cost account is what? 73, 24, 150. 73. Now you have to add. Your objective is what? You have to add. You have to add all what? Income or profit only in what? Financial. So that item only you have to take. So I have to take. That is we are discussing only. So this is stock we'll discuss last. See, very easy. Profit on sale. So this will be what? Added. 61,500 will be what? Added. In your notebook, you have already answered. Loss will take separately. Voluntary retirement compensation is an expense or an income. VRS is an expense or an income. It's an expense, so that won't come. Donation paid is an expense. This is come, you have to go for it. It is in a case of under recovery. It's a case of under, that is will take separately. Insurance claim. It's claim you are getting. Say income. So 1429, correct. Next is what? Profit from retail activity. Again, you have the point. 7,12,300. Next step, interest income. That is also another income. You have to go 6,15,000. Next, you have to add one more item under recovery, or we can say difference in repair. What is this difference in repair, my dear friends? In cost accounts, you won't charge the full amount. Major repair. In cost, you charged only what? 6,08,420. Here they mention the amount. Sometimes they won't mention the amount. They will mention only what? Yes, so you have to find out. Very good. Next, in financial, what is comes, my dear friends? Financial accounts. We have what? 13 lakh 26,000. So here we know costing is less. So the difference under recovery. So under recovery, you have to do. But you won't return as an under recovery. You have to return because the technical term is only for what? Overhead. So you have to take the difference. What is the amount, my dear friends? See, under recovery, here very interesting. Under recovery, we are starting, the format is changed. Under recovery, you have to add if you are doing with the financial accounts, here you have to less. So this only one item. Now you can go for less. Less means we have loss or expense. We have loss or expense only in financial accounts. Shall we start, friends? Again, we'll start with here we have loss 11,200. Next day, voluntary retirement 16 lakh 75,000. Donation paid 25,000. Then here difference. This difference we have told that we will take separately. We'll take separately. Insurance claim. These are all income only. These are all income only. So three items. Now you can go for difference in repair. Difference in repair. Correct? Now you can go for next main interesting point. What is that point, my dear friends? Difference in stock. This is very, very important. Lot of students make mistake here. What's the difference in stock here? Let's see, my dear friends. See, decrease in value. Decrease the reduce. Profit will reduce. Profit will reduce. Where more decrease, costing more reduced. Costing is what? More reduced. Costing is more reduced means cost profit will be less. Financial will be what? More. So we are finding out what now? We are finding profit as per financial. So decrease is less in financial. The profit will be what? More. You have to add. In the regular class, lot of friends made mistake here. Sometimes decrease in this. I hope you are able to recall now this point very well. So you have to add. What is the number, my dear friends? 131 04220 minus 128 21995. Are you clear? Now you can go for the number. This is adding, this you have to less, this you have to less. Now you have to add, you will get the answer. This will be the answer you got in your class. Yes or no, friends? 79 lakh 95. So this is only, will take only lesser time for this. So this can be in this example, it is as per the cost accounts. Same thing, they are asking with what? Profit account. So it can come different perspective. Similar question only. Here comes CSR expense and all. Profit on self expense. Major three here over the 3 years. As our friend Swati said, they given what? Years. They given what? Years. So like that also they come sometimes. Now this is the example which I told. They're asking us to prepare what? Cost sheet and trading account, just like our intermediate. So you have to be very careful. Majority of exam one reconciliation question comes. Clear or not? Continuing the discussion, next point is called what? Value addition. Value addition simple format only. You have to take what is your gross sales, less is there any excess duty or anything you have to reduce. Then you have to add any export incentive, then adjustment of stock. From this, you have to reduce cost of bought out of goods. Cost of bought out of goods. This is what called value addition. In this value addition, you have to add other income. That is what is called earning available for distribution. This earning available for distribution, you have to allocate to what? 5 people. Employees as salary, shareholder as a dividend, company as a retained fund, government as taxes, then others. Others only will take interest. That's all over. My dear friends, in the regular class, we gave you a detailed format. For me, I have given you that format. See, after the cost of bought out of goods, value added other income, you will get this. See, employees, shareholder, retained government, extraordinary expense, if any. This extra is nothing but here if you take any extra. That's how interesting. It's just a format. Yes or no, friends? So now if you go for this, we'll do one standard one question here. You can just try, my dear friends. I did lot of questions as a revision purpose. You can just try question number 9. You can just try what? Question number. I have given you the format. You can just try question number 9, value addition. So because anyway, ratio analysis we did recently also a lot of questions. So I'm not going to revise the ratio analysis chapter. We did lot of question in ratio analysis. So we are focusing on theory and this exam perspective only. Ratio analysis definitely a question will come, but ratio analysis recently also we did lot of questions. So you have to focus on what? This question. Can you do it very fast or else I will do on the board. For me, it's 1 minute only. Or else if you are little slow, I will do it. First we have to go for what? Sales. What is the sales, friends? 4,000. I will do only 1 year. Both are same only. Correct? You have to record. See, you have to check is there any excess duty? Nothing. So there is no excess duty. Net revenue, excess duty. So this is what is called net revenue from operation, whatever it is you call, or net sales. What is the number? 4,800. There is no export incentive. See, if there is no export incentive, don't want to rate it. You have to just go add adjustment of stock. See, if it is increasing, we have to add. Here increasing only, that is why I go and add. See, increase in stock. What is increase in stock? 20. Now, this number only, you have to go for what? Less Cost of bought out. What is this cost of bought out? We have told you one shortcut for you. In the class, I have told you also that all the expenses other than you pay for employees, government, then dividend, then taxes, this are all, everything, and including depreciation. Other than that, any expense will come what? Cost of bought out, of course. Are you ready? Other than employees, depreciation, government, shareholders. Are you ready? Yes. So we can take each item for me 1 minute. See, raw material will come. Yes, 1760. Direct wage? No. Power and fuel? Yes. Then stores and spares? Yes. Cess and local taxes? No. It is we are paying to the government. Other manufacturing overhead? Yes. Next, admin overhead, audit fee? Yes. Salary? No. Other overhead? Yes. Salaries? No. Packing? Yes. Other overhead? Yes. Depreciation? No. See, interest will not come, but working capital interest will come. This is very interesting. Working capital interest will come because it's there today. Fixed testing will come. That's all. This is your cost of bought out of goods. If you reduce, this is what your value added. I think we got the same answer only in our class. Yes or no? Now you have to add other income. What is other income, friends? Your other income we have written in top, which is 300. That is how you will get it as what? Earnings available for distribution. This earnings only you are giving to all these persons. Overall, you will give employees as salary. For confusion purpose, they will give current asset, current liabilities or not. We should not consider. So employees as salary will start. Here you have 440. Wherever come that you have to take. Salaries to director will take. Then salary and wages 36 will take. Any other employees, my dear friends? Direct wages, sales, local tax. Only three items. Correct? Yes. So employees. Next, government. I'm not doing as a proper order because I'm getting the topic wise. Government as any order, no problem. Government, we are paying two tax. Here there is a provision for tax 316. Then apart from that, we have a cess and local tax 120. Are you clear? Next, we will go for what? Shareholder as dividend. Shareholder as dividend. Shareholder what dividend we are paying? Proposed dividend is what? 420. Now we'll go for the next item. That is company has retained output. Company has retained earnings. Then finally others. This others only will take the interest. So what is the interest? Loans 90 and this 30. So you have two items. 90 plus 30. You'll get what? 120. Company has retained earnings is what is your you have to find out your retained earnings. You have to find out your retained earnings. How you will find out your sales? What is your sales? I will tell you shortcut method. Your sales is 4,800. Increase in stock. Increase in stock is what? 20. You have other income of what? 300. This is all your inflow. Now you have to reduce all the expenses. You have to reduce all the expenses. There is a shortcut which I have told you to do this. Shortcut to do in this class I have told you. That is your total must be this item. There is a balancing figure. You will get it. One second. 404. You will get what? 404. But I will do in this question proper way. I will do in this question proper way. Just listen, my dear friends. Just listen, my dear friends. I will do proper way. Okay. Then 404, how to get? I'm going to do for you. See, this shortcut I have told you, balancing figure. Shortcut I have told you for balancing figure, but we will do proper way. See, first you have to reduce all the expenses because you have to get your retained earnings. You have to get your retained earnings. So how you will get this retained earning? I'm going to do it. Hope all of you are ready. I'm just doing less expenses. Expenses for time saving purpose. What I'm doing the shortcut method. Cost of bought out. This I have told you already in the class also. We can work out. Already bought out expense we have taken. So you can take all the bought out. In bought out, which are all the expenses we are not considered, that you take separately. That's all. Bought out, we are not considered a first item called a depreciation. Then another item called a salaries. So take the both. So salaries we have taken totally already. Depreciation, what is the item we have taken, my dear friends? Depreciation here we have 120. We have around all depreciation, friends. Can anyone tell me? We have 120 depreciation there. Anywhere any other depreciation? Only one depreciation 120. Apart from that, what you have taken is what? Tax. Because this, if you reduce, very interesting, if you reduce these expenses, I will do proper way. This is, I will do proper way for your understanding. This is what is called as what? EBIT. This is what is called as what? EBIT. You have to reduce your interest. Your interest is 120. This is what is called as what? PBT. From your, I'm doing proper way. So that one question is a shortcut I have told you, but proper way also I will do you. PBT. What is the PBT, friends? PBT you have to reduce. Now you have to reduce the tax. If I reduce the tax, I'll get this number PAT. Now from the PAT, there is no preference. So this can be also called as what? EAS. Now I have to reduce the preference, that is equity dividend. I have to reduce the equity dividend. What is the equity dividend, friends? Equity dividend is 420. First of all, let me tell whether our maths is correct or not. We have done one small mathematical point. We have to reduce everything. 1261. Now if you reduce, this is what your retained earnings. I will tell you very important point. Your retained earnings you will get 284 only. Now, what is this company as a retained earnings? This include your retained earning plus depreciation. Some of the friends will be telling that is, and I have to tell you last because non-cash outflow. What is that? Non-cash outflow. So 284 plus 120, you will get the answer what? 284 plus 120. Exactly, you are getting the balancing figure, which is 404. And I have already put it. So this is the proper way we can use. I have done shortcut way. Proper way, you have to take everything you have to reduce. So I have done here proper step by EBAT, BBT, interest. Are you clear? So a consolidated question, you will be able to understand the concept very well. A consolidated question, you will be able to understand it very well. Hope all of you are. Next is what? Ratio analysis. I have told already. It's a very interesting area. We have to do PBT, capital employed is average of 2 years, average of net fixed asset plus net current assets plus other than. So you have to consider, you should not consider capital work in progress. You should not consider revaluation reserve. So that I don't, we recently only discussed. I'm not focusing on that. After the ratio analysis, we discussed the waste multiplier. Waste multiplier and all very easy area. What is waste multiplier? It generally comes in textile industry. After this, we discussed what? Waste multiplier. It generally comes in what? Textile industry. This is what waste multiplier. Now, if you go for waste multiplier, interesting. And the format, I think all of you remember. அந்த ஃபார்மேட்ல நம்ம அப்படியே கொடுத்தா போதும். Very easy. If it all comes 7 mark, easily we can score. If it all comes 7 marks. See, this is the question what we are discussing right now. See, we have to put 100. So 100 if you put, what is the percentage of weight? 9.8. You have to reduce into what? 90. Again, next weight you have to reduce. Next weight you have to reduce. Once you get this data, now here comes the computation of waste multiplier. How you will compute, friends? This is your output. This is your input. It's a ratio. Same thing. So we have discussed in the class. Exam purpose mark is ready. But you are told the relevance also of this concept. If you get the multiplier, you will get the what is the input to be given of a desired output at any stages of level. That is a speciality of what? Waste multiplier. Another interesting area in this cost audit is treatment of abnormal loss. Very, very interesting. Treatment of abnormal loss. Which page number can anyone tell? 114. Yes, treatment of abnormal loss. See, this is not 114, I guess. Yes. See, 114, let me tell, very, very important. Generally, if you take the trend, always one type of abnormal loss. We know when strike or some kind of any COVID or maybe earthquake, your production may not happen. So we learned that what all the cost of that abnormal period is what? Abnormal plus the fixed cost during the reaching up to normal period. In the first example, strike is completed on 1911, but the problem is what? Company comes into normal after the flood is some period later. So the fixed cost during that period also you have to consider as what? Abnormal. If you take the trend of the question, generally these model questions are coming more. These model questions are coming more. But if you're too lucky, this question also may come. This model installed capacity. This is purely a costing model question. Clear? So this is the one area. Now let me tell you. If you sir, I want maximum problem I have to score. What is the shortcut? Let me tell you right now the trend. Right now your CMA issue is following problem they are asking from cost accounting standard. In our workbook, we are given order-wise cost accounting standard problem. We start from page number, let me tell you. Yes, which is, where is the page number cost audit problem? CAS 10, CAS 7, we need in order wise. CAS 6 and all where? Sorry? 100. Yes, see, if you go for 100 page onwards, this is very, very important. If you want to crack the trend, I have told you now exam perspective overview, but if you want ditto direct question from here onwards relevant. See, reconciliation will come, but apart from that, what question comes for exam is from here onwards. Let me tell you the page number also. From page number 100 to from page number 100 to these are all relevant. All these problems are relevant. Pages all are relevant. Page number 100 to, let me tell you, these all are cost accounting standard question. Yes, page number 100 to this area. 100 to 113, 13 page. I am telling now, minimum 2 question out of 3 question. I am predicting now out of 3, mostly 2 question will come from this 13 pages. Out of 3 questions, generally 3 or 4 question only will come. 2 question minimum will come from this 13 pages. Very, very important. This is how we have to approach. Now coming into next level theory area, I have told in section A, you have to remember name of all the cost accounting standard, name of all the cost auditing standard, name of all the cost accounting standard, name of all the cost auditing standard is only 4 we have, so easily we can able to do it. CAS, I have told you one single page reference how to approach all the CAS, but CAS theory nowadays not coming for essay model question. They are coming only for 2 mark. They are coming only for what? 2 mark. So they don't want to make much extra focus on that. In the classroom, we have discussed little more discussion, but exam perspective, the trend is changed. Cost auditing standard have given FAQ. Cost auditing standard have given a FAQ. You can follow on that FAQ. After the FAQ, then we have discussed the professional ethics. That area is very relevant. I have given a material also professional ethics. Do you remember cost audit and professional ethics, schedule 1, schedule 2? Then I have given some case study question. What is the case study question? Whether the cost audit is applicable. Do you remember or not? Yes or no? Set to 1 or set 2, my dear friends? That set to 2 book only, I guess. In your set 2 book only, I guess. Professional ethics, MCQs and all I have given. I think in our set 2 book only, this area, professional misconduct. Here, this overview only you have to understand. Very rarely they ask a direct question. They ask with what? Case study model question. So this case study model question only, I have given an example here. See, cost audit, professional ethics and responsibility. What is the professional ethics? What is code of ethics? Here comes the example. See, explain whether the following amounts to professional misconduct. Whether the following ABC company manufacturing. One question generally comes here. One question generally comes here. Correct? Then filing of XBR. Filing of XBR. That is, I have told you frequently asked the question. I have shown you some practical example also how this XBR is working. Correct? That is enough. You have to go for the point. So if you take your ICMA material, this is your ICMA material. If you go through your ICMA material, this is the page number. See, in the starting of our first revision video, we were covered these three area. We were covered this three area. Now I have told you this cost auditing standard 13-page problem. 13-page problem and name of the cost accounting standard you have to remember. That is enough. In cost auditing and assurance, I have given you what? Four name, and see that name you have to remember. Then frequently asked question strategy we discussed. Then here only filing of cost audit report only we discussed XPRL concept. Then professional misconduct and all coming in this three area only. Now only we discuss professional misconduct, that is comes there. See, if you look into this weightage itself, 10 plus 5, 15, 25, 25 plus 10, 35, 35 plus 5, 40, 40 mark. 40 mark here itself. Leave it this small two chapter. This I will tell you. I have given you simplified material. Say 40. This 5 only. Leave it that. I will come to that 40. Here we have 25 mark. We have given separate material, separate strategy. I have told how to approach. MCQ booklet also I have given. I have given you a MCQ booklet. MCQ that only will come plus theory material we have given. And we have taken this also 10 material and theory. Finally, internal control we have taken recently. I have told you strategy. One question pakka will come from here. One question pakka will come from. Are you clear? So 40 mark here, 25. Here it is 10, and take this 1 mark. Now let me tell you one strategy. If you are writing 8 paper, you are having more load and all. Cost audit program, documentation, and also this internal audit. You read 2-3 times the theory which I have given. That's all. You need to, because all those questions in your own words you can write. There is no section, there is no provision, there is no order. Example, qualities of an auditor, what are the responsibilities, what is the checklist, that kind of question only. In that, or one question only will come. Are you clear? So that you can eliminate few chapters. You can eliminate few chapters. If you are writing 8 papers, still you can be able to score 80 plus. Still you can be able to score 80. If you are rating only group 4, comparatively group 4 is very, very less. Don't take any risk. We have given a material, learn that properly. That is enough. Clear or not? See, theory you may not get the full mark. So what I'm suggesting, when you are rating your answer, first try to answer problems. First try to answer problems. So example will have a good impression on you. Accordingly, you can go forward theory which you are very strong. Clear or not? Theory, if you read first, these portion will be best. Because there you know the provision section and all, something you don't know, you know very well, days and all. So mistakes will be very less. It will make a good impression on the examiner. Are you clear, friends? This is how you have to approach. So with this, you can able to score very good mark on cost audit. With this, you can able to approach. I have given MCQ booklet for B and C. A also have told you very clear. So wish you all the best. You have to prepare very well. Whenever you have any doubt, you can contact us. So entire cost audit, all the area, I believe now you are very, very familiar.